Hey everybody, welcome back to Royal Tarot Readings. This is my fun channel that I do for tarot readings on the royal family and current events. All information presented in this video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It's fun. It's tarot. I'm just a gal with cards. All right, so what we're going to look at today is... first, sorry I've been gone for a couple days. Boy, I had a lot of family obligations and all kinds of things that I've been doing. I went to, I think it was this past weekend, I went to I think it's the 80th or maybe it's the 90th running of the Montpelier hunting races. And it was so much fun. I'll put a video at the end. The horses were beautiful and we just had a blast and it was a gorgeous day. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a video at the end. And let's see, had a lot of family obligations, just all kinds of things taking up my time. So, but I am back. Everything's fine. Just lots of stuff going on. Puppies are doing great. I'll put a video of that at the end too, if you'd like. You can have your puppy fix. Okay. So what I'd like to look at today is, of course, we've had so much going on with everything that's happened with Andrew, formerly known as Prince Andrew. And everybody's wondering, when is it going to happen to Meghan and Harry? I think that is coming up. I'll do a reading on that later today. But this one is going to be about what are Meghan and Harry planning next? Because despite everything that Harry said when he went to visit his dad, oh, Dad, we had such a great meeting and I'm going to be such a good boy and I'm not going to talk to the press. And of course, he talked to the press. And we're going to share diaries so I don't overstep on you guys. And of course, yesterday, when the minute Prince William went out to Rio, Harry announces he's going to Toronto. Okay. Anyway, so they're up to the same old tricks. I know that Meghan is very worried. I think she's more worried than Harry about losing the titles. Now, what's very interesting is that we've had a couple of comments issued. One was by Lady C, and she is doing much better, by the way. She moved to, I think it was St. Edward's Hospital, which is great. Anyway, so she said that since Sarah was already divorced from Andrew, she forever will have Sarah, Duchess of York, as her title. And there was really nothing the royal family could do to stop her from using it. However, in this agreement that Andrew made, it allegedly is that he agreed that Sarah would not use her title, even though it is officially hers, because when they were married, she was the Duchess of York. When they got divorced, she was Sarah, Duchess of York. And that simply is by having her name first and the removed, that means that they're divorced. She's no longer married to him. And that's the distinction. So right now, Meghan is the Duchess of Sussex, even though she touts herself as Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, which kind of indicates that she's divorced, which she's not yet anyway. But if Harry gets his titles removed before they get divorced, she doesn't get a title. Absolutely not. Her title's gone. Gone. There's nothing she can ever do about it. Of course, as I think Shanta at Mystical Fortune was rightly saying, she could change her name. Now, that's if the courts will allow her to do that, because if she's trying to change her name to avoid, you can't do it to avoid criminal consequences. You can't do it if you're trying to cause trouble with someone else, which she would absolutely be trying to do. I don't know. The courts may have an issue with it. You can't change your name to whatever you want. The courts do look as to why you are changing your name. It's different in Britain, I believe, where you can just change your name to anything, whatever you want. But I know in the U.S. they actually do look at why you are changing your name. So she could do that, but she might be trying to hasten her divorce, which I think would be hard to hasten, because since Harry is within the first six, he's in the line of succession, the first six people in the line of succession must get the monarch's approval to divorce. I'm sure they would have no problem approving the divorce, but the palace has to announce it. It's the palace announced when Diana and Charles were getting divorced. We are, so sorry to announce that, the Prince and Princess of Wales are divorcing, or separating and filing for divorce, whatever it was that they said about Charles and Diana. Well, they'll do the same thing about Mary and Hagan. Harry and Meghan. And it takes a while since they have children. If they are going to issue or start the divorce in the U.S., which I'm not sure where they would do it since they reside in the U.S., but they were married in England, I'm not sure where the jurisdiction would be. Maybe someone can comment below on what you think. But if it's in the U.S., they have children, and they have to be separated for at least a year before they can file for divorce. So I don't think she's going to be able to get her divorce before Harry loses his titles. I don't think so, but we'll find out that in the next reading. Anyway, what do they have planned? I'm going to have 7-card reading for each one. Harry's going to be on top, Meghan's on the bottom. Let's find out what they have planned. Okay, and before I get started here, if you want to sign up for a private reading, there's still some left. Just click on the link in the description box below. And if you're gifting the reading to someone, if you want to gift it for the holidays, just make sure you tell me their name and your name so I can tell them it's a gift from you. Okay? And I think that's it. Let's get started. All right, for this reading, I'm going to use a brand new tarot deck. This is the Starlight Tarot deck, the Weispel Starlight Tarot deck, the gold edition, and it's really a beautiful deck. It is by Weispel. Weispel.com. There's a link in the description box below if you want to get it for yourself. All right, let's find out what are Harry and Meghan planning. What do they got coming up? All right, 7-card reading for each one. Whoops, 2 pentacles. Well, 2 priorities. It's a really pretty deck. It's got some really pretty iconography. Okay, so what are they planning? Harry's going to be on top. Wow, he can't possibly be ready. New beginnings. New beginnings, the Fool. Harry on top, Meghan on the bottom. What do they have planned? What do they have planned coming up here in regards to, are they worried about the titles being removed? What do they have planned? Are they going to get divorced? Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. And that's about, you're fighting with words in a very dirty way. Yeah, we know. We know. Okay. So, Harry on top, Meghan on the bottom. I think these cards are ready. My goodness. The Magician in reverse. Manifestation. Trickster energy in a dirty way. All right, we'll do it one more time. All right. Harry on top. One card. Meghan on the bottom. Let's see what we can find out here. Okay. So Harry is going to be on the top here. What does he have planned? Let's see if they have the same things planned. And Meghan's on the bottom. What does she have planned for how they're going to handle what's been happening? Underlying energy, 7 of Cups, gaslighting, fooling yourself. You think you're taking the right path, and you're really not. 8 of Cups in reverse, wanting to walk away, but you can't. Knight of Pentacles, and the next one was the Chariot in reverse. That's William. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's Harry. Harry is very upset. He's very worried. He wants to walk away, and he can't. He's fooling himself on what he wants to do. A lot of this is going to center on Harry. All right, let's see what we got here. Already very interesting. Harry, what's the first thing that he's planning on doing? The Magician in reverse. He's got some dirty tricks planned, and he's already starting it by announcing on the same day that William shows up in Rio for the Earthshot Awards that he wants to, he's already playing dirty tricks. Announces the same day that William shows up in Rio that he's going to Toronto. Okay. All right. That's the first thing that Harry has planned is dirty tricks. What about Meghan? What's the first thing that she has planned? Ace of Cups. She's going to love bomb. Ace of Cups is about passion and romance. Can be about pregnancy too, but there's no way. I'm not even going to look down that path. So she's going to be love bombing. Probably the royal family. She's trying to make them believe that, oh, I want to reconcile with you guys so much. Oh my goodness, you would never try to take our titles away because we just love you guys so much. All right. How about Harry? What's the next step in his plan? 6 of Wands in reverse. Well, he already knows he's defeated. Six of Wands in reverse is a defeat. Upright, it's about victories and celebrations. And in reverse, it's a defeat. He already knows he's fighting a losing battle. This is all about Harry, because they're going to remove the titles from Harry, and then Meghan automatically has hers removed because she gets it through her husband. She has no titles of her own. It's all Harry. And they're fooling themselves, whatever path they're going to take, especially Harry. He wants desperately to walk away, but he just can't for some reason, probably because of the kids. But yeah, he's very concerned, very worried. But he's thinking he can find the path, but he's headed for a defeat. And deep down inside, if he doesn't know it, then he's even stupider than I think he is, which is possible. This is very possible. Okay, so what about Meghan? What's the next step in her plan? Page of Pentacles in reverse. I would normally say that this is Archie, but she never talks about Archie. Never. Ever. All we hear about is Lilibet. Never talks about Archie. So Page of Pentacles in reverse is about selling a story that's not true. It's also the learning card, the student card. She's learned nothing. Nothing. She hasn't learned anything because it's impossible for her. No matter how many defeats that she has, and I've said this over and over about her, she does not accept when things happen. When a defeat happens for her, she spins it in some way to be something positive. For example, when this happened with Andrew and he lost all his titles, the rumor is that Meghan spun it as, oh, they're going to need us even more than ever now. Oh my gosh, without Andrew there, he wasn't a working royal anyway. Without Andrew there, they need us. She told Harry, allegedly, they're going to need you more than ever because we can fill any role that he was going to have. Such delusion. This woman is so freaking deluded. She learns nothing. It's impossible for her to learn. All she sees is what she wants to see. All right. Harry, what's the next step in his plan? The King of Cups. He's going to go appeal to his father. He's going to appeal to him not as the king, but you're my dad. I mean, this is not the Emperor card, but if it was the Emperor, I would read it as the king. So the King of Cups is Charles in his just his man aspect, as a man. Andrew will now show up as the Knight of Cups for me because he is no longer the King of Cups. He's lost his status. All right, so he's going to go appeal to his dad. Dad, you can't possibly take our titles away. There's no way. No way, you can't do it. You don't want to do it. I'm your darling boy. What about Meghan? What's her next step? Judgment. Oh. She's going to play I've learned my lesson card. I've learned so much in the past 5 years. Oh my gosh. When I went into the world, I had no idea. I had no idea all this stuff was there. I've really learned so much in the past 5 years. I can be such a help to the royal family. I've learned my lesson. I've paid my penance. I'm just here. I'll accept, that I've learned and I've made mistakes. Although I've never heard her say that. That's the next card she's going to play. And she may play it to Charles. All right. What about Harry? What's his next step? Nine of Wands. So this is putting the barrier up. You're under attack and you put this barrier up because you feel like you're mentally being attacked. So he is going to feel like he's just going to put a barrier up in some way. He may try to appear more as a royal. Again, trying to appear like he's doing royal tasks and putting more of a barrier up. I wonder if he's going to do fewer interviews. He's maybe will limit the access people have to him. Perhaps, because this is definitely putting a barrier up. What about Meghan? Strength in reverse. She's vulnerable. Oh, she's gonna make it seem like I'm so lost without the royal family. Oh my gosh, I'm so lost. I'm just so vulnerable. People are gonna try to attack me. People are gonna try to undermine me. I'm just a helpless person without you. Yeah. So Harry's going to pull back a little bit and put up a barrier. He's going to limit access to himself. And Meghan's going to act like she's just so helpless. I'm in such a bad state of mind. Okay. Interesting. It's also the Leo card. She's not in a strong position and she knows it. All right, Harry, what's the next step for him? 10 of Cups. We're such a happy family. We're such a happy family. We really are. We can be a happy family again with the royal family. We'll be a happy family with them. We can do this. See, this is why he's gaslighting himself. They think that the royal family wants him back, as long as they present a united front, that they're such a happy family. And look, isn't that interesting? Multiracial family. You need us. You need our multiracial family in the royal family. We can just be a happy family again. Delulu. Both of them. All right, what is Meghan's next step? The Empress. Oh, she's going to pull the mother card. I have 2 children to raise. And she's really going to pull this for Lilibet. Because she never mentions Archie. I mean, she may say something about Archie. We've always suspected he has some developmental disability. I don't think she wants to mention that. I think she's embarrassed by it rather than, realizing she could be an advocate for mothers of children with challenges, disability challenges, and mental challenges. But she's too narcissistic to see that. Okay, so she's going to pull the mother card. The Empress, that's the mother card. I'm a mother. We're such a happy family, and I'm the mother. I'm the rock. I'm the center of the family. I am. They're going to totally pull the family and mother card. All right, what's the next step for Harry? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So 8 of Pentacles upright is about working hard and mastering your craft. It's also working hard for your money. And in reverse, it's not putting in a lot of effort or thinking you've wasted your time. He's going to, rather than him not working hard, which he doesn't anyway, he's starting to realize that he's wasted a lot of time. He could have tried this aspect, this line of reasoning, and he's wasted so much time. He's thinking, we've wasted a lot of time. We should have done this sooner. We should have played this role sooner. That we can be a part of the British royal family rather than separating from them as they've done. They want to try to merge back in with them because he's going to try to spin it as they're an asset to the family. And he's thinking, we've wasted a lot of time. We should have done this sooner. What about Meghan? What's her next step? King of Pentacles. She's on the lookout for another man. She's looking for that big money. She's playing this card here because she's trying to buy time. She's trying to buy time to get some plan in place for a divorce. This is my personal opinion, but she's got to put up this front. I'm so in love. Oh my gosh, even though she doesn't learn anything. I'll be a good girl. I've really learned my lessons. I'm so helpless. I can't do it without you. I'm a mother. But under the cover, she's going to be like, I need to find a new guy. I need to find one. They're going to take my titles. She doesn't have time before they yank those titles to get a divorce. So she's going to try to find another guy. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to go to the next one yet. Okay. For Harry, what's his next step? Ooh. Page of Cups in reverse. Is he going to apologize? No way. It's about surprising bad news, but this is also an apology. Is he going to apologize? he might apologize to the royal family. That's the last card he would play, pun intended. That's his last resort, is to apologize. And for Meghan, Seven of Wands is about you're unexpectedly in a battle and you are fending off attacks and you're holding your own. So her plan is to try to keep defending herself. Keep defending herself by presenting herself as a vulnerable woman, a vulnerable mother who is so in love, just loves her husband so much, loves her family so much. She might pull the disability card with Archie. It would be so interesting. Something about Lily too. I've learned my lesson. I'll be such a good girl. I can't do it without you. I'm a mom. I gotta find a rich guy, and I need to keep defending myself before they pull these titles. She's gonna try to avoid that as long as possible, although she really doesn't have anything to do with it because she's deluding herself. And for Harry, he's going to be playing dirty tricks because that's what he does. It's that passive aggressive, oh, I didn't realize you were going to go to Rio. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I had no idea. I had already planned my announcement. I didn't realize it. I already had it out there. Yeah. Dirty tricks. He's going to be defeated. He's fooling himself that he's not defeated. He's going to appeal to Dad. He's going to try to limit access to himself. He might pull the mental anguish card too. I'm so overwhelmed. I have so much going on. I can't do these interviews right now. We're such a happy family. I really want to concentrate on my family. We can be such an asset to the British royal family. We've wasted so much time. Oh my gosh, we've wasted so much time. I just want to make up for time wasted. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Page of Cups in reverse. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Yeah, that's the game he's going to play. But underneath all of this, they're both deluded. Self-delusion, Seven of Cups. They want to walk away and they can't because they're afraid they're going to lose those titles. And they're being so dishonest. Harry especially, because the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is about dishonesty and not being trustworthy. It's also Harry in his shadow aspect. So he's trying desperately not to lose those titles. But he knows it's coming. They're just going to try to hold it off as long as they can. All right, there you go. I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please like and share and hype the video for me if you would. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate my subscribers. Hope you guys are enjoying the readings. And if you're not a subscriber, well, please do subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you won't miss another reading. All right, I've got some videos coming up now of the horse races, which was at Montpelier in Orange County, Virginia, which is where it was. It's absolutely beautiful, and the races were so much fun. And we won some Redskins tickets, or I'm sorry, Commanders tickets for this weekend, so that's kind of cool. And then I've got some puppy videos coming out, so hope you guys enjoy. Oh my God, they're so cute.
Where's Justin? Mark, what's up? Let me have one of your horses. $30. I'll sell for like $50. Which one? Which one you want to keep? I'm a Maryland boy, so you can have 10. All right. I want that one. Are you here? Now you got good luck because you're piggybacking. Now you're piggybacking. All right, you're in, Mark.
That was going to be pissed.
Absolutely. Watch that. Now we'll win. You know it.
The last time.
He's very lucky.
Mine are lucky. I don't mind. It's fine.
All of them.
They're gorgeous.
Do they come up here before you guys?
All right, they're getting in the gate now.
It's great to see them start.
That one there, that number 9.
Good, I'm not.
Maybe it'll run fast.
I sold Mark 10.
Oh my God, they're stunning.
That was a photo bomb.
That's me.
Right.
That's me, buddy. I'm little again. You're too tall.
I'm gonna stick down a little bit. Don't pick down.
Hey, let me take on this, Joe. Hey, I'm ready to full body.
He is lightweight.
Alright, here's what I got on this.
Here they go.
Oh my God. At least he made the jump.
And here is the latest on the little puppies. All right, so there's Belle. And there's Ginger. There, I think Belle's about to attack Ginger. Okay, here we go. Yep, here we go. Oh my goodness. And then here's Ricky. And there's Tina. And then we have Monty over there. I'm not sure what he's doing, digging in something. And there's Rick. Is that Ricky? No, that's Aussie. She's over there in the corner, playing with the toy. Now she's interested by whatever Monty is doing. All right, so we have our 2 chocolates here. 2 chocolate and white. And then we have our 2 blue ticks, as they call them. It's got the white with the dark modeling. That's called a blue tick variation. And that is Ricky and Tina. And then we have our 2 tricolors over here. And we have, of course, Aussie over there. And Monty, who has like a little arrowhead on the back of his neck. Isn't that kind of cool? Little arrowhead marking. So there are all the puppies. They are now 6 weeks old today. Having a blast. And Mommy is outside getting a little break. My husband took her outside for a long walk so she can get a little break from all the puppies. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Whoops, we'll give Belle some peace over there. All right, thanks. And I'll have some more puppy videos coming up soon. Bye. Thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you again soon on Royal Tarot Readings. Bye-bye, everybody.